Hey guys, this is your Jomba. Welcome to the channel. This is Mwabili Magodi TV, the home of real Kenyan stories. Immediately after President Ruto lost the All Kalau by-election, we have seen an escalation of attacks from different quarters by people who I call stooges of President William Ruto. One of them we have already featured on this channel several times. Oscar Kipchumba Sudi went on to attack the people of Mount Kenya and their leader Rigathi Gachagua. We have seen Farouk Kibet attack the people of Mount Kenya and their leader Rigathi Gachagua. We have seen Cabinet Secretary Ruku. Cabinet Secretary Ruku, I think he's the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service. He has been calling for the splitting of Mount Kenya East versus Mount Kenya West. We have even seen this lady who was made into a nyakinyua by some fake Kikuyu elders. Anaitwa nani mama? Karen Nyamu. Just mentioning the name Karen Nyamu reduces my IQ points by at least a few percentage points. Sasa hivi najisikia kichwa iko empty, hata sijui nitasema nini next. Everything yenye nimepanga kwa kichwa isha evaporate just by mentioning the name Karen Nyamu. Stood on the floor of the Senate calling for the constitutional split of Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. And we are continuing to see this kind of tribal rhetoric come out of people who support President Ruto. I don't think they really support President Ruto. I think it is circumstances that are putting them there. Yani ukiangalia hawa watu wote ambao wanapigania two-term na wanampigania Rais Ruto, hawako pale ati because they believe in Ruto. They are just there because bila Ruto hawangekuwa chochote nchini Kenya leo. Everyone mwenye nimetaja hapo, whether it is Sudi, whether it is Karen Nyamu, Ruku, even the deputy president himself has now started kutapatapa na ameanza kuongea mambo ambayo make sense. Just the other day, while giving a speech, he referred to his president as Uhuru Kenyatta and not William Ruto. That shows you how lost these people are. And for us who are looking for new leadership and we are spearheading the third liberation of the Republic of Kenya, we encourage these people to talk because every time they open their mouths, President Ruto loses at least 1 million votes around this country. Tumeona hadi sasa hivi the Cabinet Secretary for Health, Aden Duale, is under very serious attack by people from Mount Kenya who support President Ruto himself. Mama kama Gathoni wa Mbushomba ameenda kuattack huyu mzee Kirinyaga governor Minji anaitwa nani? Minji, you know her name. Ameenda, just write her name in the comments. Mimi nimesahau. Has attacked President Ruto, has attacked Aden Duale for his comments on the Kikuyu community when he called them hyenas. As recent as when was it, 26th, on Sunday 26th of July, tumeona Cabinet Secretary Alice Wahome pia attacking Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale to apologize to the people of Mount Kenya for insulting them. But for us here on Mwabili Magodi TV, together with my viewers, we encourage the likes of Aden Duale na wenzake waendelee kuongea. I think the biggest one yet was said by Junet Mohammed at an event in Malaba. Listen to Junet Mohammed speak.
Wakati tulikuwa tunafukuza Gachagua kazi, kuna kitu ilitembea hapo huko bunge. Wacha niseme ukweli. Kuna kitu ilitembea nini? Na accounting officer alikuwa mtu anaitwa Aaron Cheriot, ndio alikuwa accounting officer. Wengine nimeona wanarukaruka hapa, walikamata hizo vitu na hawakujenga boma. Tafadhali kila saa impeachment haikuji. Kama umepata kitu kwa impeachment ya Gachagua, tafadhali jenga boma mzuri. Ile boma nimeona Ile boma nimeona na pesa ya Gachagua haitoshani. Kuna hisabu imepotea. Mambo ya kuharibu pesa yako na watu yellow huko Nairobi. Unapeana pesa kwa wa yellow huko Nairobi. Lete pesa hapa chini bwana. Tumeelewana? Wale wanajua ile kitu mimi naongea wanajua. Sijaona marupurupu na malipo ya hiyo impeachment, sijaona kama imefika Bungoma. Ile nyumba nimeona juzi hapa, hiyo ni nyumba, hiyo mabati haifai kwa mabati kama hiyo. Haifai mabati kama hiyo.
At the height of the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in October 2024, there were rumors flying around the country that members of parliament, members of the National Assembly specifically, were paid millions of shillings to impeach Rigathi Gachagua as Deputy President. And we have also heard that members of the Senate were also paid millions of shillings to impeach Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua from office in October 2024. From what you have seen there, Junet Mohamed has taken this conversation a centimeter higher. Ametutoa kutoka kwa kutukana kabila la Wakikuyu na kuwaita mafisi and other unpalatable names into now telling us that Senator Watenya Sifuna, I think we have to start getting used to calling Edwin Sifuna Watenya. Watenya for Wakenya. Yes, so Senator Sifuna, apparently, allegedly, according to Junet Mohamed, is that alipokea pesa taslim kutoka kwa President Ruto, na pesa hizo zilikuwa zinagawanywa na Aaron Cheruyot. He was the accounting officer. And he has said this very clearly. Aaron Cheruyot was the accounting officer for the disbursement of payments to members of National Assembly and members of the Senate in an effort to impeach former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And he is alleging ya kwamba Sifuna alipokea hii pesa, na even after receiving these millions of shillings, I am assuming, I am making this allegation here, that it should be around more than 10 million Kenyan shillings that senators were paid each in cash to kick out none other than Rigathi Gachagua from office at the Senate, and that hii pesa ni kama Sifuna alitumia vibaya. He did not use this money to construct a palatial home in his village in Bungoma County. One thing about the people of Junet Mohamed's ilk, watu ambao wako kwa ile kitu inaitwa Linda Tumbo, led by Dr. Oburu Odinga, Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohamed, John Mbadi, Ali Hassan Joho, and the rest of the experts donated by ODM to UDA, to President Ruto's government, is that they think each and every one of us as Kenyans tunashabikia wizi wa mali ya umma, and that we are wowed by largesse and by excess. Yeah, so that we want to see Edwin Sifuna construct a multi-billion shilling palatial kind of palace home. Ndio ati sasa sisi tuseme huyu ametosha kukuwa president wetu. My message to Junet Mohamed and the people like him in Linda Tumbo ODM and the people like him in UDA, President Ruto's serial thieves, you know, watu kama kina Kipchumba Murkomen, kina Aaron Cheruyot, like they still think that ati sisi kama wananchi, yani tunafurahishwa na kupumbazwa na ile pesa ambayo wametuibia wao kuenda kujenga majumba ya kifahari au kununua magari ya kifahari au kununua mahelikopta. And that ati sasa sisi tukiona hivyo tunasema yes, sasa huyu ndio kiongozi tunataka kumchagua kwa sababu wako na pesa. No. You are getting it all wrong. The only thing Kenyans want is a leader who follows the constitution, who guarantees them that he will respect the constitution and he will implement the constitution to the fullest. The Kenyans just want a leader who is going to make sure that the economy works for all. The Kenyans want a leader who is going to make sure that we stop taking loans for unnecessary things like Nyota Fund. Unachukua loan ya kupeana vijana wahonge, sawa, ndio waimbe tutam, sawa, alafu unatuacha miaka 30 tukilipa hiyo loan. Wakenya hawataki hiyo. Kenyans just want a leader who will make sure that our resources are utilized for the betterment of the common mwananchi. That is the only thing Kenyans want. So Junet Mohamed, hiyo tayari hapo umeng'oa kura milioni 1 za nani? Za mtu wako huyo Ruto, zishaenda na vijana, because now Kenyans want Edwin Sifuna to become their president in August 2027, just because of your pronouncements of his modesty. I am telling you, viewers of Mwabili Mogodi TV, things have changed. And the good thing is that President Ruto and his cartel of thieves and murderers hawajui ya kwamba upepo umebadilika. Kenyans have changed in their minds. The only thing they want is good governance that follows the constitution and the rule of law. Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. Continue the conversation in the comments. Like these videos and share them around the country with your friends and family. Tafadhali, kuendelea kunisaidia kufanya hii kazi katika channel hii ya Mwabili Mogodi TV, please donate to 0799428109 to continue funding my work around this country. Asanteni sana.